depending on the time at which you are watching this video. Hope you guys are doing well, and you have gone through episode 3 of Bible study and interpretation, because we are now on episode 4. This is our episode 4. In episode 3 we talked about Esther 3, and here on our episode 4 we will be talking about chapter 3. So I hope you guys have went through the video and you have went through the chapter in the Bible on its own, because I was just giving a summary. So I believe you even did go and read it in the Bible on your own, so that you can understand what is really happening, because I just gave a summary, and even today I'm still going to give a summary, because I believe you guys can read on your own, so I don't have to waste time reading for you guys. You guys can read on your own. So yeah, my name is Gaurelo Mahasha. For those who don't know me, my name is Gaurelo Mahasha. I come from Limpopo in Bulobedu. Gimulobedu, a proud one. So yes, so today we are doing episode 4 of Bible study and interpretation. So I hope you guys are ready. Welcome. You guys are welcome. You're always welcome. So I can't believe, I just realized now that like I've been calling Mordecai Mokedai. Like for all the episodes that I made, I've been calling Mordecai Mokedai. It's actually Mordecai, not Mokedai. But I was saying Mokedai. And you guys didn't say anything. You just kept quiet while I was like embarrassing myself. Alright. You guys are not true friends. Okay, sorry. I know that there might be older people watching here, and I'm busy talking about friends. You don't do that in Africa or in South Africa. You don't call an elder your friend. That's Western. Anyways, fine. So yeah, you've been keeping quiet, but it's fine. I found out. So the chapter number 4 opens with Mordecai tearing his clothes and putting on sackcloth and ashes, going out into the city wailing bitterly for his fellow Jews. He was doing this because he heard that there was a plan to kill all the Jews in the citadel of Susa, because in chapter 3 we said that Mordecai plotted to kill all the Jews in the citadel of Susa, and he was even given a permission by the king to do that, and he also promised them money. So the king Xerxes allowed him to do that, and chapter 4 opens with Mordecai wailing, putting on sackcloth, like tearing his clothes, doing all of that for his fellow Jews. Okay, yes. So this was done along with fasting for, like in the other provinces whereby this king's edict of killing the Jews came. There was fasting, there was mourning, like they were doing what Mordecai was doing for their fellow Jews. They were wailing for them. You understand? They were wailing for them. They were doing all of that, wearing sackcloth, fasting for them, right? So it shows that during a time of distress, during a time of danger, it is important to fast, because I remember in the Bible, Jesus once told his disciples that some of the things, in order for you to conquer them, you must fast. Like you can only overcome them with fasting. So this shows that fasting is also an important thing in Christianity life, though we are afraid of it. Imagine not eating the whole day, yeah. But it's very powerful. I know it's very powerful. I used to do it when I was in high school. Now I don't remember when was the last time I did it, because if I try to think of it carefully, I think I only did half a day, and then after 12, I couldn't wait to eat. So it's very difficult, but it's a very important thing in a Christian's life. And I believe I will try to get back there, because I actually have to. I have no choice. So yeah. Because for some of the things, in order for God to work for me, I have to fast. So I have to do that. Then Esther was told about Mordecai's current situation, all the things that he was doing. Then she sent clothes for him, and Mordecai did not accept them because of the courage he had. He wanted something, and like he could not give up on doing the things that might help him. You understand? He continued. He had the courage to continue, even though it was a time of danger. He could face death, but he continued, and he did not bow down to Haman just because they said they are going to kill all the Jews. He continued. He had the courage to continue, even if the edict was made. Okay, yeah. So then, when Esther heard that Mordecai did not accept the clothes, she sent Hathach, who is one of the king's eunuchs who was assigned to her, to go and find out what is going on with Mordecai. Why is he doing everything he's doing? Like, just wanted to understand. So Mordecai explained to Hathach what was happening, even showed him the proof, or rather the edict, the copy of the edict. He showed him and explained to him what was going on. Then he also told him to instruct Esther to go to the king and plead with him to not allow to not kill the Jews, like to just reverse his edict. Yes, to reverse his edict. So when Hathach told Esther, Esther emphasized, or rather, she mentioned that for a person to go to the king in his inner court, you don't just go. You must be summoned first. That's when you can go. So you can't just go. So Esther told Hathach all of those things. And then Hathach had to go back to tell Mordecai about Esther's response. So when Hathach told Mordecai he explained that he understood, he knows that there is a procedure. You must be summoned in order for you to go to the king's inner court. But he made him understand, or rather he convinced her to go to the king, even though there could be a death penalty for her going there without being summoned. So he convinced her to go to the king, even though he knew the protocol to go there. So at the end of the day, Esther agreed to go to the king because she was convinced and she understood why she had to do that. So she said that she will fast along with the other Jews, and then she will go to the king, and if she dies, she will die. It's okay. So yeah, that's chapter 4. I've given a summary. So let me just see if I've given you guys all the themes that are in this chapter. For me, you might find other themes, but I found mine, which I want to tell you guys. So I see the theme of courage and faith. Firstly, Mordecai, the thing is, my tongue is used to Mordecai, and when I want to say Mordecai, I tend to think of Mordecai. Okay, so I see the theme of courage and faith. So even though they were facing danger, even though Mordecai was facing danger because of not honoring Haman. He did not give up and say no because like I am facing the, or maybe because you want to kill my fellow Jews I will bow down to you. No, he did not do that. He held on to his belief. He held on to the laws that he was supposed to abide by because he was a Jew. There are times in life whereby we tend to give up uh on the will of God. Yes, we tend to give up on the will of God because of the current situations. We are looking at the things that we are facing and we are like, yo, now I'm giving up. Like you're looking at the danger or you're looking at the situation, you are like, I'm giving up. Like I can't do it anymore. Where is God? Whatever you will be saying during that moment. So I see that Mordecai had courage. He had courage and he also had faith in God. So that my first theme. My second theme. Okay. My second theme, I see that I see the theme of influence for the good, using influence for the good. So Mordecai and Esther had high positions, and then they used their influence or their positions to save the Jews, to save the Jews. So I see that they were not selfish. They did not just give up and say, you know what, the Jews will face all those things on their own, because they might as well not be killed, and like maybe they kill all the Jews and then leave them, the two of them, out of it. But they were not like that. They just decided that they were caring, they were selfless, they wanted to help their fellow Jews. So they did not leave them to face everything on their own. So I see that they were not selfish. So as a Christian, as Christians, we must avoid being selfish sometimes, because when you are selfish, it's not always good. We must care about other people, right? Must care about other people. So that's chapter 4. I believe you guys have learned something, and I believe this will help you go and read it, because you already have an idea of what is going on. So I believe this will give you the courage to go and read it. My storage is gonna cut, so goodbye guys. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I love you guys. Bye.